Hey, it's JC here. JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore at 6725 West Central Avenue. That's Toledo, Ohio, 43617-419-531-6097. We've got our last box to get taken care of. We got that right here. We've got Chuck the knife. This time he's doing his work online or doing a work live here. So we'll get this box taken care of. And so we can get the comics moved around for New Comics Wednesday for tomorrow, February 5th. Okay, get this box to see what's in here. We've not run across the Darth Vaders yet, Batman cover A's, Justice League. I see Justice League right there. I see some dollar comics. So, let's see the Savage Avengers, the B cover. So let's dive into Savage Avengers and see if this box is packaged a little bit better than the previous box. And right off the top, I can tell it is not. I've got 2 copies of the Savage Avenger variant cover. I ordered more than 2 copies of that. So again, for my rant, if you want to watch my other unboxing video for earlier today, watch my big rant on Diamond. Because now if I start ranting, F-bombs are going to be flying left and right. You're going to think it's World War II again. Here we got Manifest Destiny, number 41. I used to buy 2 copies. I had somebody that was buying them. They stopped coming in, so I stopped buying. We've got After Realm, issue 1. Got, let's see, what cover is this? This is cover A on that. We've got the, I think this is the Mark Brooks variant covers on Fantastic Four and X-Men 1. It's a variant edition on that. I've not had a chance to read that yet. We did get some in the first box. I've got Nomen Omen number 5. Excuse me, that's cover A. We had B's and C's, I think, that were in the first box. We've got Spider-Verse 5s. Spider-Verse 4s came in last week. So, of course, the 5s are due out this week because it was running late. So, there's Spider-Verse number 5. Got Birthright number 41. Interesting. Birthright 41 and Manifest Destiny 41, each coming out the same week. But that's from Image. That's being set aside for somebody. Got Darth Vader. This is a variant. On this here, I'm not sure. I think this is a 1 in 10 variant photo cover on that. So I've got somebody that's going to be very happy to get that. And as well to get very happy to get the Empire Strikes Back variant on Darth Vader 1. This is 3 of 36. This is the 40th anniversary of the Empire Strikes Back. So make sure I got a copy set aside for some of my Star Wars fans who are going to want that cover. Star Wars has picked up a little bit in sales, so we got to readjust our orders on the Star Wars titles. Okay, 10th anniversary of Archie the Married Life. This is issue 6. This is cover B. This is the last issue of that series. Got Miles Morales Spider-Man, issue 15. This is the Nick Bradshaw variant. It's nice to see the Gwen Stacy variant, but you're going to see Gwen in her same outfit in all the different variants for the most part. You know, she's got sort of the same outfit on because the artists aren't creative enough to think outside the box, to be creative. Gwen wore more than just that outfit, people. You know, do you wear the same clothes year after year, day after day? Come on, be creative. Instead, you're lemmings. Following that next person as they're walking off that cliff. You just can't wait to walk off behind them. Cover B on Kill Whitey Donovan, number 3. We got Buffy the Vampire Slayer, number 12. We've got that there, and those copies that we have are being set aside for pull customers. Got True Believers. This reprint's Tales of Suspense, number 45. I had to look that up in the indicia, but nice if it was actually on the cover, much like, we'll just pull this out right now just to show you, again, the difference between Marvel and DC, why DC is doing a much better job on their dollar comics and also on their full reprints. This right here tells you, reprints Batman number 86, doesn't it? DC is doing the superior job than Marvel. Should have on there issue number 45 on it. No excuses, Marvel. But you guys aren't quite that smart enough. Here's yet another cover on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Actually, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 3. I've cut back on that because I'm tired of eating copies, but I'll make sure those who want them get them. We've got the Immortal Hulk issue 1. This is the Great Power issue 1, where I'd have to assume that Peter Parker once again gets infected with the gamma rays. Okay, Avengers number 28. Second printing of Avengers number 28 with the Ghost Rider riding the Silver Surfer's board, which actually he could not be able to ride that board. It's because the Surfer is bringing it to him. That's the only reason why he should even be on that board. This is the variant edition for Conan in the Battle for the Serpent Crown. You see Conan's in casinos now with Mephisto. We had the regular A cover on that on the previous video. Here we've got cover B on Vengeance of Vampirella number 5. If you watched my previous video, all my cover A's were destroyed or damaged. And there's another copy of that Vampirella, but this copy, if you can see, has a slight bend there, so I'm going to have to call that in as a damage. I think this is the 1 in 25 variant on Darth Vader 1, the new Darth Vader series. Here we've got the marked. This is cover B on the marked number 4, or cover A's were on the first in the first video. Here we've got Red Agent number 2. This is cover D on that. And here we have one single copy of Justice League number 40. One single copy. Again, look at my other video, the previous video for my rants on this. That oh God, what do they call a piece of metal that that you use? What's that called? It starts with an R. That's what those people are. Seriously. One copy. One copy. At the top of the next box, all the rest of the copies. Guess what? That one copy would have fit there just right. But unfortunately, you don't have people with a gram of brains in their head. You know, I'm all for giving the handicapped work, but my God, make sure at least they know that 1 and 1 is 2. That 1 and 1 isn't, the number 2 in their pants. Okay, we got Marauders, number 7. This has been a very good series for Marvel as far as their X-Men series, considering that they're turning the X-Men into a bunch of might want to if you're younger, you might want to turn off the sound for a few seconds here, about 5 seconds. Okay, I'll give you a chance. They're turning the X-Men into a bunch of assholes. So, hopefully you're back now, and after we said what we had to say. We've got the second printing of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #2. And I've got a couple of people that our copies are getting set aside, so one copy will go out on the stands. Butcher of Paris #3 from Dark Horse, the Dave Johnson cover. Make sure a copy of that gets set aside. It's been an interesting series based on true events. Gideon Falls #21. Cover A of Gideon Falls #21. Vengeance Vampiro #5. This is a bonus FOC variant on that. Here we have the regular, or no, these are the variant covers on the Immortal Hulk. Great power. I'm looking forward to reading this. Really looking forward to reading this. I did not order a lot of extra copies. I did not order these in comparable numbers to my normal Immortal Hulks, because usually stuff like this doesn't sell as well as the regular title. So keep that in mind if you decide, well, I'll just wait till next week to get it. We got Dark Angus. #1, this is a variant cover. I ordered very lightly on this book. I don't expect it to sell. I don't expect there to be any sort of demand on this book. So I am ordering strictly to sell out, and sell out as fast as possible on this. Predator Hunters 3. This is cover B. If you watched my previous video, my cover A's were damaged. In fact, we'll just take a quick look at my cover A's. And you can see the corners at the top there are damaged. Thankfully, the cover B's are not damaged. So I'm happy that the cover B's are not damaged. Vamp Blade, Season 4, #6. That's all I can show you right there. I know Mr. J will be very happy to get his copy. Shop Stewart tells me to set one aside for me. He gives me a wink and a nudge, and I'll try to set one aside for him as well. Cover A of Avengers Hulk #1. This is from the Gamerverse. Did not order very many of those. Not a huge demand on that stuff since it's not part of the regular Marvel Universe. Speaking of universes, Sandman Universe, Dreaming #18. So I've got the guy from Cleveland. He's got his copy already waiting for him. This is cover D of Red Sonja #13. This is the second printing of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. I swear I've got more of those, but that's being set aside for the individual. And again, we go back to the Gwen Stacy, just how unoriginal these artists are. Same outfit. These artists cannot, excuse me, they just can't think on their own. They're not creative. They're just lemmings that just draw what's in front of them. And if you look at the thing, that face is horrible. But this is Dr. Doom #5, the Gwen Stacy variant. And we'll just go back one more time. Look at Dr. Doom. It doesn't look like a mask. It looks like he's got some tattoos on his face. And Batman #88. We're talking about how we did not see the Batman '88 regular covers yet. Well, here they are. Here's your regular covers of Batman, guest starring Wolverine. He makes a intercompany crossover in this issue. Logan's going to make the Batman bleed all right. Okay, the rest of the copies of the Batmans. There are some damaged copies. As you can see at the top here. I don't know if you can see that well enough, but some copies that are a bit damaged. So I'll call those into Diamond and see if we can get replacement copies sent out ASAP on those, and then some of the other titles as well. Okay, I see more Justice League covers. Here's some more of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 3s. Again, make sure a couple of those copies get set aside. Here's Harley Quinn number 70. This is the Valentine's Day cover by Frank Cho. Here is the second printing of Venom number 21. So I'll make sure those copies get set aside for a couple of people that expressed interest. Only bought a couple of copies. Here's the Art Adams cover. What a beautiful cover of Justice League number 40. That's worth $5 just by itself. So we'll set those aside. Okay, here's our Darth Vader ones. Regular cover. I hope that this Darth Vader series is just as good as the previous Darth Vader series. That was probably one of the best Star Wars books I've read in a long, long time. Here we got the FOC unlocked variant for Turtles, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Turtles 3. So I'll make sure some copies get set aside for my pull customers on those as well. We got one more group of books to go through. And the first book, one of these is getting set aside, Captain Ginger, Season 2, Number 1. So if you're a fan of Captain Ginger. And here are the rest of my Savage Avengers Zero variant covers. Again, they could not put all 5 copies together. The person packing this, they probably for lunch, they probably drink something with methanol in it. And speaking of, here we go, another prime example. Here's the rest of my Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Turtles number 1 second printings. 4 copies. You got 3 copies and you had 1 copy all by itself. They must be drinking methanol with an extra shot of paint thinner. Man, oh man. If I was down there, heads would be rolling. I think this is another bonus FOC variant. And right there is the bonus. That's a big bonus right there. Everybody wins. Everybody likes to win. Then you be a winner with that. Here we've got Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 15. This is the regular cover on that. Here's one of the variants on X-Men Fantastic Four 1. Okay, this is a 1 per store variant on the second printing for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Turtles 1. So nice to have gotten one of those. Here's Martian Manhunter number 12. This is the issue 12, the cover A, the last issue of the series. Here is the Ron Lim cover on Avengers Hulk number 1, part of the Gamerverse. Again, if you guys do like these videos, be sure to subscribe. We're over 1,000. Thanks to everybody who helped get us that way. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like. Be sure to hit the bell for notification. Be sure to share. Issue number 6 of Strike Force. This is one of Sci-Fi's Wire, Thangris favorite comics. Man, Sci-Fi, you need to expand your horizons. You're I don't know, Sci-Fi, you're not making a good argument for yourself as far as you got bad taste. You got real bad taste, Sci-Fi. This is volume 3 of Venom, Absolute Carnage. Make sure a copy of this trade gets set aside for a Mr. Dan. Daredevil number 17, Through Hell. With Daredevil 17, ode, and they should put on there Daredevil the Man Without Fear. He used to be the Man Without Fear. Cover C of Unbound number 4 from Xenoscope. Here's the cover C's Avengers Vampirella number 5, so at least we've got copies that will go out on the stands. The last group of comics out of here. This is a variant cover on Buffy number 12. Again, set aside for one of my poll customers. Here we got another dollar comic, Batman Shadow of the Bat number 1. How? Because DC is smart enough to put it on their cover. There's more copies of Dark Angus number 1. And Marvel sent us lots of extra copies because it's selling very poorly for them, and that helps them to pad their numbers, makes it look like it's selling better than what it is. So the Marvel lies. And then we've got Unbound. This is cover A of issue 4 from Oni Press. Backtrack number 1. I'm looking forward to this because it's got dinosaurs on it. So I'm looking forward to reading that because it's got dinosaurs. And then finally, issue 1. This is the regular A cover on X-Men and Fantastic Four number 1, where the X-Men are trying to break up the family of the Fantastic Four, the first family, by the way, by saying that Franklin and Valerie belong with them. That's their true family. So the mutants are really proving themselves to be, they want us to feel sorry for them now. You're not going to feel quite so sorry for them. But again, thanks for watching, and be sure to thank your comics dealer again for everything he does. And I hope you have a great New Comics Wednesdays tomorrow on February 5th. Thanks for watching.